Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this space, my name is elowynlefay, and I'm so happy you chose to join me today for the first installment of Tarot and Oracle new releases and events. In this series, I'll be sharing some of the latest and greatest Tarot and Oracle decks, books, events, and other tarot-related goodies that are releasing or happening this month. In today's episode, we're going to explore some new tarot and oracle decks, highlight an exciting upcoming free event, and check out a few crowd-funded projects that are worth your attention. So grab your glasses if you need them, get comfortable, and let's preview some of June's new tarot releases. Before we start window shopping, I've included affiliate links in the description below where you can grab your own decks, as well as a link to my website where you can book a reading with me. Using these affiliate links helps empower this channel to acquire new decks for us to explore together. Thank you so much for your support. From Rockpool Publishing, we have Midnight Sun Oracle, Magical Messages from the Nordic Midsummer. This is releasing on June 4th. And has a retail cost in the US of $24.95. The guidebook is 112 pages. Welcome to the enchanting world of midsummer magic. The Midnight Sun Oracle is a unique, culturally inspired deck with themes derived from the Swedish midsummer celebration, also known as Litha in the pagan wheel of the year. Yada yada. Okay, beautifully illustrated, stunning imagery, essence of midsummer. Okay, let's take a look at these cards. So we have a two-piece box with finger cutouts. I believe there are 36 cards in this deck. I like to have 40 or more. Really, 44 or more would be great. But I do make exceptions for ones that have great art. And the artist is Selena Moon. Guessing that's the author too. So we have what looks like collage photography, digital art, because I see some texture here. I don't think this is AI. I can run a test, but I don't think it is. Beautiful soft colors. And we have a number, name of the card, and on this one, for example, 2 keywords: skinny dipping, non-judgment, self-care, holiday, relaxation, positivity. She looks like a model to me. Very sweet. Okay, intro. We have spreads in the guidebook. Here's an example of the write-ups. Short and sweet, but not overly short. So, let's see if we need to know anything else. 36 cards in this deck. And the cycle. So this is fun for summer and, you know, other seasons where maybe you need a little kind of warmth. It definitely feels very kind of positive, if that's how I want to say it. And the artist is from Sweden. She also worked on another deck for Rockpool. Let's take a look. The Shadow and Light Oracle. Looks like she also worked on Sacred Light Oracle. So if you have those, it might give you an idea of how you feel about this art style. Next up, we have the Ghostbusters Tarot by Insight Editions. This is releasing on June 4th. Obviously themed of Ghostbusters, which I am a fan of, especially obviously this first one here. Bill Murray as the Fool. Maybe a little too much to drink, about to step off a ledge. The High Priestess, protecting the secrets. Okay. The Devil, that's pretty funny for the Devil. The Tower. So, I love the subject matter. Don't know if I'm super into this art style. We definitely have some borders here. Marshmallows. Interesting. So they're using marshmallows as one of the suits. Streams. That must be cups? Huh. Marshmallows. Guessing that's pentacles? I don't know. That could be a little interesting. The other thing is that this is by Inside Editions, and they can do some Pippish style cards, and I don't see them showing any minor arcana here, so I'm suspicious that that is the case. Pippish being minor arcana cards that are sparsely illustrated, are not, you know, landscape illustrated, just maybe symbols representing the number, which is fine for folks that are, you know, Marseille style or number dominant type of reading. I really enjoy seeing all the pictures. I take into account the numbers, but I'm also a very visual reader and the relationships that happen in the cards. So I prefer to have fully illustrated minor arcana, which Inside Editions, from what I've seen, usually does not do. And to me, it's kind of unfortunate because they do a lot of decks that I'm really interested in as far as their themes and what they're covering, because I like those kind of things, but I don't pick them up because they're Pippish. And if they're going to buy the rights to something I really love, I want them to do it right, because probably somebody else isn't going to do it. So a little bit of a bone to pick, gonna be honest with you there, and that's how I feel about it. But anyway, still, it's Ghostbusters, and Ghostbusters is cool. Not digging the style that much personally. Retail cost in the United States is $27.99. And I think that's probably all we need to go over here. The next deck we have to take a look at is the 22 Angels Oracle by Kyle Gray and Jennifer Hockard. This is $13.99 retail in the US, releasing on June 4th. This is featuring Archangels, is only 22 cards, but it's meant to work in tandem with the Angel Guide Oracle and the Divine Masters Oracle to form part of a mega deck, or can be used as a standalone deck to help you connect with the archangels in your daily spiritual practice and life. Okay, let's take a look at this. We have a 2-piece hard box with finger cutouts here. And we have the name of the archangel, description, and then a quote. In this case, we have Ariel, sacred activist, protect what is right and just. Let love lead the way, which is a nice message. So, I'll give you an idea of the art style. Not sure how I would describe this art style. I like the colors. It's very kind of futuristic. Don't know how I would describe it. His face looks a little short to me, like proportionally. This face feels a little short. Something in some of this art is a little bit off. Like, for example, the proportions I just showed. Let's see. Sandalphon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting fingers because AI often messes up hands and the number of fingers. I think this is actually hand painted, but I just, nowadays you know, kind of have to look for those things. It is beautiful. Like, some of it, like this, I really like, but then like this one, his short face kind of bothers me. Like the proportions aren't quite right. The neck and the face. Anyway, I will stop. Doesn't mean you can't work with the deck and get beyond that. You know, it's a nice concept if you want to work with archangels, and Kyle Gray is, of course, he's known for that. You may have an opinion whether you like him or not. If I didn't mention it, this is by Hay House, by the way. So there's Kyle Gray. And okay, so here's the other decks that they referenced that could form a mega deck. Divine Masters and the Angel Guide. So then you could add these 22 cards to those. I've never really seen such a small deck, but I guess it is becoming a thing where you can add on decks, which is fun, as long as it's priced accordingly, which it is lower priced than normal decks. So that's this one. Let's go to the next. Here we have Mystic Cats Tarot, releasing on June 4th by Sterling Ethos. So a touch of playfulness to your practice with adorable cat tarot cards of the Mystic Cats Tarot. Retail price in the US is $24.99. And we have an adorable deck here. So this looks like a fold around magnetic to me because I can see where it clips in. So that's the style of box you're gonna get. Yes, you just front, fold around magnetic. In Canada, that's nice when they include that, is $32.99 retail cost. And this is by Michelle Romo. Look at that cute lover's card. That's very cute. I want to zoom in. Let's take a look. Oops. Ace of Wands. That's really cute. Look at this frog. These froggies. This Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Okay. Knight of Wands. That tower is cute. Little kitty's falling from it. Can't say that about a lot of towers. The Magician. Very cute. Froggy Cup. We have Saturn on the wand. Reversible backs. About this deck. Okay, so here's the guidebook. So guidebook, we have upright, 2 keywords, reversed, 2 keywords. Then we have a small thing that says, for example, for the lovers sleep in a pile of perfection. Their cat cuddles are an adorable, perfect union. And then it reads, you are joined in a wonderful partnership. This could be romance, friendship, or business related. Communicate your love to your partner. Open your heart and enjoy the good times. And then we have room for notes. Okay, we have a quick elemental reference. This is coming out on June 8th. And this looks like it could be AI to me. I did reach out to Llewellyn and asked if it was. They didn't know and told me to reach out to Lo Scarabeo. So actually Lo Scarabeo is the original publisher. So I've yet to do that, but I'm going to try something here with you today. We're going to run one of these images through an AI detector tool that I discovered after a recent Oracle deck walkthrough that I did, where I later found out the AI was used and I'd already purchased it and put out a deck review. I did amend the deck review and mention it at the end, but I would prefer for that not to happen again. And here, once again, another suspicion. I see 2 authors. It does not list an artist unless there was a mistake made and they didn't separate author and artist titles. So hang on there and I will be right back and we will see the results of our AI detector. So what I've done here is I went ahead and saved one of the images that Amazon provided of the Otherworld Oracle deck. I did a save as, right click, and I'm going to check it over here on isitai.com. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to check with their AI generated image detector to see if it thinks this is AI or not. So I've already chosen my file, I've added in here, and now we're going to check it. Any bets on the results? And it thinks that this image is highly likely to be AI generated. In fact, it thinks there's a 93% chance that it is. So thought I'd share that great tool that I recently learned about. So now when I suspect things, I'm going to do this if there is an image available for me to test. Now we have Earthwoman Tarot by Tarn Ellis. This is by Llewellyn Publications. Let me just double check. Nope. By Lo Scarabeo. And distributed in the US by Llewellyn. This is releasing on June 8th. Retail cost is $28.95 in the US, a little bit of a discount right now. Guidebook, 128 pages, probably split between 4 languages. And let's see, nurture your intuition and celebrate Mother Nature's wisdom with this Rider-Waite Smith-based tarot deck that unites the energies of Earth with the divine feminine. Tarn Ellis uses stunning imagery and guiding words to show us deep-rooted connection between these powerful forces. It features a premium box with lift-top lid. Let's take a closer look. Here's the backs. They appear reversible. Beautiful colors. Beautiful artwork. Well, that's really nice. The one thing that's beautiful, I wish, and this is just for me, I do wish they had faces. Now I understand that this can help you, you know, put your own image on it or perceive things in another way. So I get that. And project, you know, the faces you want on it. But sometimes that emotion really helps me read cards in a character. It you know, it helps set the mood. But this artwork is quite beautiful. So that's a personal choice for you and your style of reading, which is why I wanted to present this, because boy, if that reading style worked for me, this is gorgeous. You know, it's just the faces for me, I think, might not work as well. I could still read with it, but that may take away from it for me. See if there's anything else we need to take a look at. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Tarn Ellis. There is the artist. Tarn is known for her faceless style, which she developed with the intention of allowing viewers to see themselves reflected back when looking at her work. Okay, I get that. So, you know, that's really a personal choice if you like that style or not. The artwork is beautiful. For me, I'm not planning on picking it up at this time because of the faceless, but it looks quite beautiful. Next, we have Romantic Lenormand Oracle, releasing on June 8th by Anna Oginski, and it's distributed by Llewellyn, but published by Lo Scarabeo. Retail cost is $21.95 in the US. Keep in mind, Lenormand has less cards in the deck, so it should, in my opinion, be a lower cost because you are getting less cards for this system. So if you think of cost per card, that's why I'm saying that. Less cards should be lower in price because it takes less to produce it. So here we have the star card with a zodiac behind it. This guy is cool. I like that. He's cool. The bouquet, romantic. Yes, this looks very romantic, and I can see that we have an Art Nouveau style. Very beautiful. And let's see if we can see. Here's a further look. Love that star and those clouds. Oh, look at the moon and the crossroads. Very beautiful. And Anna is a teacher at the Lenormand Academy Training Center. Well, that's nice. It's nice to know there's some definitive knowledge behind this. So presenting that because it looks quite beautiful if you're interested in that system of divination. Next, we have a new release by Colette Baron-Reid. It's called Guides of the Hidden Realms Oracle. It has 44 cards. I love that they put that in the title so we know right away and don't have to dig for that. That's great. Releasing on June 18th. Retail cost is $19.99 in the US. This is published by Hay House. Guidebook is 128 pages. Let's take a closer look. We have a 2-piece hard lift off box, it looks like. Faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, patience. I wonder what that, I'm guessing that's emergence and hope. I can't tell, but the manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise. Okay, let's see what they say about this. For the first time ever, Colette Baron-Reid has illustrated her own oracle deck as an intimate, meaningful gift to her fans. Wow, so Colette is the illustrator of this deck. Well, that's nice to see. Okay, let's see. With the help of the guides, our trusted navigators across the bridge between the realms of the mystical and ordinary realities, you'll be taken on a profound exploration of the hidden realms, your destiny, and yourself. Awaken to more than you ever thought possible as you manifest your most beautiful, fulfilling destiny. What else do we have here? Okay, so here's some more images. Very interesting art style. Definitely, you know, hand done. Colette, if you don't know, has quite a few other very popular oracle decks, but you probably already know that. That's why I'm making a point to present this. Frozen for a Time, The Eyes of Mystery, The True Source of Power, A Call to Transformation, Emergence of True Knowing. I can't see these words here. There we go. Metamorphosis, The In-Between. This gives us a closer view of the artwork. Now, in this one, kind of like the Kyle Gray, the proportion is, you know, not exact, but this I think is intentional. It's part of, it looks like it's part of the style. So, you know, that's up to you if you like that style or not. I really do respect that Colette did this for herself and illustrated the deck herself. I think that's quite nice. The next deck is the Artist Decoded Tarot. This is releasing on June 18th. And we have 2 authors listed here and a forward author listed here, which is a hint. We see no artist or illustrator. The cost retail is $32 in the US. This is published by RP Studio. Guidebook is 192 pages. And I immediately see, if you scroll down, a note on art creation. The tarot card images in this deck were developed in collaboration between artist and technology. They were created in part by generative AI. So I appreciate that they let you know that in the description. I think that's what should happen. That way we can make an informed purchasing decision, be transparent about it. So I'm glad they included that. So take note if that matters to you. So here we go. So what they've done is created art. So this is where I can tell that's AI. They've created art to mimic oil paintings. Yeah, you can tell. Let's see, does it talk about it? Art, myth, and storytelling. Intersection of technology, which I guess that's why they're using AI, the 2 of them, artist with with AI technology. Kind of goes with the theme of this deck. One that explores the codes of text from mystical traditions like Kabbalah, alongside individual artistic prompts tailored to the message of each of the major and minor arcana. Okay, that's interesting. So, generative AI prompts. So this is all, so it's going to give you artistic prompts to do. Okay. So that's this deck. I'm not going to pick it up, but wanted to share that with you and make sure you see that it's AI. Next deck is the Herbal Astrology Pocket Oracle, a 55 card deck and guidebook. So nice amount of cards, releasing on June 25th, 2024. So this deck, you probably already know, has already been released, but this is the pocket size version. So that's where that's cool. Retail cost is $14.99. Publisher is Hay House. And we'll take a look here. It looks like a hard 2-piece box, not a tin, like we've seen some of the other pocket decks, but it really has beautiful artwork on this deck. If you haven't seen this before, we'll just peruse really quick so you can get an idea. Easily connect to both Earth and stars with the Herbal Astrology Pocket Oracle. So it's combining the two. Rue, Motherwort, Passion Flower. Yeah, this artwork is beautiful, and I personally use astrology a lot in my daily life, in my tarot reading, in many ways. So I appreciate when it's incorporated, because it's just something that is you know, it's like my right hand. It's very important to me, right? So our Adriana is a rainforest herbalist, medicine maker, educator, and the owner of Anna Mundi Herbals. I follow her on a couple things. She's got some great information if you're interested in following her. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. And now in pocket size. Next, we have the Ancient Stones Oracle, which is 44 cards. Once again, appreciate them putting that in the title. This is by Rebecca Campbell, who you may be familiar with, and Kate Louise. This is $24.99 in the US. And let's see, Hay House, 176 pages. Let's take a look at, actually, let me read a little bit about it first. Rediscover your sacred connection with ancient stones and harness their wisdom for healing, protection, and guidance with this gorgeous oracle from author and card deck creator, Rebecca Campbell. So, very much her style. You can see her style in here. Theme being a little bit different with stones and not water or something like that. Beautiful soft colors. Visionary images here. And we have card name and we have keywords. Live the question, curiosity, open your mind, live into it. The sanctuary, harmony and balance, joy, contentment. So we have a new yet familiar kind of world here for Rebecca Campbell. You can see the, the font style, the usual kind of style that are in her decks in this one. And we also have this kind of book, or excuse me, this kind of box where you can use it as a tarot card stand. Although a word of caution, I personally, when I first got this kind of box, quickly broke it. Don't know how I do that, can't recall, but it didn't take a lot of effort. And, I found a way. So just be careful with that box. or you could break it like me. And let's see, what else do we have here? Take some more looks here for altar work, soul guidance, the megalith. So we're going to have a spread in my guidebook. Rebecca's guidebooks are usually pretty good. She definitely has, you know, a certain style, and if you appreciate that, then this may be for you. I have a few of her decks, so I probably won't pick this up right away, maybe one day, but I do have enough of her decks where I kind of have that feeling when I want to go for that style of deck. And now we move on to indie decks. So here we have by Three Trees Tarot, the Heartwood Tarot deck. You may have seen others talk about this. It is on pre-order right now. It's shipping either September or October of 2024, possibly November if there are any unforeseen delays. So you can pre-order it here. Let's see, does it give you a description? No. Let's just take a look at the artwork. I love the artwork style that they use. Beautiful hand. Oh, look at that four. I love frogs. Oh, look at that chariot. I love horses too. I guess I love a lot of animals. So very kind of fall colors, warm colors too, which actually is perfect because it's going to be shipping in the fall. So that's about right. Look at that Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Lots of mice or mouse. I haven't watched like a flip through of this. I know there's some flip throughs of it up, so I'm not sure if that's the theme, but it looks like it is. From May 3rd to June 3rd, each copy of the Heartwood Tarot deck will be on sale. So, and we'll include a little package of goodies that we believe everyone will love. So you'd have to move quickly if you want to get the little package of goodies and the discount on this deck if you're into it. 78 cards. Additionally, there will be 5 extra art cards in keeping with the theme of the deck. These 5 art cards will be exclusive to the first printing of Heartwood only. So that's good to keep in mind if you're thinking of ordering it now or waiting. Backs are not reversible. Cardstock is eco-friendly, 400 GSM. Looks like very earth-friendly. Cards are protected by matte anti-scuff laminate. They will be housed in a beautifully embossed 350 GSM tuck flap box. So this sounds like what their other decks come in if you're familiar with their other decks. Each copy will include a numbered certificate of authority. And shipping does take a while if you're in the US for them, and can add a bit as it is made in the UK. So just keep that in mind. Next indie deck is by MJ Cullinane. It is Garden of Enchanted Creatures. This is going to ship in August. You can pre-order it on MJ's website, being sold through that. And if you're familiar with her artwork, it's really beautiful. Check this out. Hand done. I think she's pretty much sticking with indie now. She did have a release through Hay House, I believe it was. But I think she's going back to sticking with indie decks. And her decks, as I was just about to say, are printed in the USA. So she makes a point of doing that. Here's some more of the images. I appreciate that we can get these nice and large. Very beautiful. I have some of her other decks for sure. Here we go. It talks about being made in USA by a dedicated family-owned business with an eye towards sustainability. Her decks are born from pre-orders and crowdfunding. That way they can be printed as she wants. So here is this beautiful deck. Here we have Lucid Dreams Beginner Tarot Deck with keywords. This has been out, but the current edition is sold out. So I'm mentioning it because I caught wind that it's probably shipping in June, and it's sold out. So you'll want to hit notify me when available on Saint Soleil, or I'll show you an alternative of what to do as well. But let me tell you a little bit about it in case you're not aware. This is a beautiful, what I consider premium deck that has keywords on it, but the keywords aren't so obtrusive that you can't use your intuition and zero in on the image. They kind of recede back, so they let the image stand out more, which I think is preferable because you want to use your intuition, and then, you know, as a little bit of a crutch when you're learning, you can look at the keywords if you need some help. It also has astrological and elemental symbols on it, which is helpful as well. So maybe you already know tarot very well, but you want to learn more about the astrology associations or the elemental associations. That could be good in this case. And additionally, maybe you only work with upright, but you want to start working on reversals. Well, this shows you reversal keywords on it as well. So that could be great. I've heard the guidebook is quite extensive and really good. Here is where I would probably pick it up from. I'm in the US, so I know that shipping would be free on this. And it's currently letting you add it to cart, but I think what's going to happen is you add it to cart, but it's not going to ship until they get it, which is sometime in June. Not sure exactly when. So this is Tarot Stack. Let's take another look here. We've got a magnetic flip top lid. Here's some more images. Okay. 4th edition, so that matches what Saint Soleil's site is saying. Matte gold edge, so that nice matte gold edging that isn't that really sticky kind. Here's that box, guidebook, closer look. We have a box that splits up the deck into 2, which I prefer it stacked all in one, but that's okay. I think this makes it so the guidebook will fit in. Yes. This deck and guidebook allows novice readers to follow their intuition with confidence. Okay, we get the idea. Now, if you do use that, I have a discount for you. And that is this refer a friend. I'm going to put in my description the link. So I will put a link that will give you a $5 discount. So there's that. And the next deck, which is funding on Indiegogo. I'm excited about this one. It's the Melodic Moods Tarot. Let the songs of the 60s and 70s tell your story through the power of music and lyrics. This is by James Battersby, otherwise known as Tarot Collectibles. Tarot Collectibles has done quite a few other really cool decks, and I have previously backed their work and was very happy with how they ran their campaign as far as communications, timings, getting people's opinions on what they wanted. Personally, I wouldn't hesitate to back another one of their decks because they handled their campaign well, and you know, they're well known and have done great jobs. So let's take a look here. So this is musically inspired 60s and 70s, as you can probably see here. This is hand done, no AI. And James has spent quite a while working on this. They have yeah. All along the watchtower, 3 of Wands, which makes perfect sense to me. Standing there watching your ships come in. See, this is what I'm excited about. You would think, oh, this could be kitschy, but really, when you look at the songs and you look at the cards they've paired it with, they really make sense. And in fact, it adds another layer for me of emotion, because I have a lot of emotions tied into music, and in particular some of the songs that they've chosen here I know very well, and I can look at the card and I hear the song in my head, and I just think that's going to be very cool to read tarot with, to have that extra element of emotion and song with the reading. For me, that will enhance it. Can't say if that's the case for everybody else, but you know, I'm excited about it. For example, Touch of Grey for the 5 of Cups, Grateful Dead, Jerry here. Makes sense. You know, it makes sense. Take a Load Off, 10 of Wands, Bad Moon Rising, the Moon. Don't You Need Somebody to Love, Queen of Cups. Janice over here, Take Another Lead, A Piece of My Heart for the 3 of Swords. Perfect. Perfect. You can hear the song in your head and the pain, or at least I can. Makes a lot of sense. High Priestess. She's gotten into tarot cards and potions. 9 of Cups. You can get anything you want. So, you know, I'm not going to read all of these because they do provide all of the cards, but you get the idea. Yesterday, 6 of Cups. You know, the nostalgia is there. There's not a child in it, but the song, it makes sense. You get that nostalgic feel if you hear the song in your head. Get up, stand up for your rights for 7 of Wands. Makes perfect sense. 2 of Swords. This is an interesting choice. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Working Man for 7 of Pentacles. Magic Man for the Magician. California Dreamin' for 7 of Cups. Just really cool here. I love some of these choices. For those of us who love this music, you know, may really love the stack. Okay, and then what I want to show you here is Early Bird comes with this pouch. So we've got Stevie Nicks. Very cool. Stevie Nicks with the Early Bird deal. Oh, this is estimated shipping, by the way, in September. And then you have other decks that I believe you can add on. I mean, not other decks, other bags that I believe you can add on as well. So here is Melodic Moods. And oh, there's some of the sketches. You can watch a video with it and get a better idea when you go to the campaign. It's pretty cool, but I don't want to give people like visual problems because there is some flashing and such. So I'll leave that up to you if you want to take a look at it on your own. Next up, we have the Baroque Tarot Deluxe Edition. And shout out to Dustin at Modern Metaphysicae. He brought this to my attention in one of his live streams. And it looks great. I actually wasn't familiar with this deck before, and he has an awesome flip through of this deck if you are interested in potentially backing this. You know, you may want to take a look at that flip through. It's really great. He even talks a little bit about the art history of Baroque, so I recommend that. There's 6 days to go on this from the time I'm filming this. It's ending on June 6th, Thursday at 8:42 a.m. Pacific time. There's 80 cards in this deck, so sounds like 2 additional cards. It has black core cardstock, gold foil gilded edges, a physical little white book, and a digital guidebook. So, RWS based. This is by Mustafa. 3 created. Number 1 request. Please give us a version with that premium luxurious cardstock. Yes, we're talking about the sought after 330 GSM German black cord cardstock. Cue drum roll. Okay, so they listened. Here's what makes this the deluxe edition. The cardstock, which they've already mentioned. A new spin on the Wheel of Fortune. We reimagined this card, transforming it from the least favored to potentially your new favorite. So I guess people weren't super loving the Wheel of Fortune that was on it. The major arcana cards will be numbered, so I'm guessing the other ones did not have the numbering. Luxurious packaging. Expect more gold, more elegance, and more wow with an enhanced box design that screams premium. Plus the little white book and a digital guidebook comes with no matter which reward you pick. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. So the new design is more in line with the Baroque theme of the deck while preserving the symbolism of the original card. So I'm guessing this is the original because this would be more in line with the Baroque style. The decks are set to ship September to October 2024. Perfect for the fall vibe. So this, Baroque style has this darker look to it. Darker yet luxurious. Okay, we have some add-ons. Oh, Travel Edition. Travel Edition will have 310 GSM black core cardstock. Gold foil on fronts and backs. 2-piece box with gold foil. Nice. Yeah, okay, that's nice for a little one. Our story. Okay. Deck features. I think we've already kind of seen these deck features. But here you can see the backs. Those are the backs. Oh, here's a preview of the little white book. Nice. Here's some flip throughs of the Baroque Tarot. So here's some other flip throughs you can see. I don't see Dustin's in there, but hey, that's the one I watched and I thought it was great. So, oh wait, maybe it's in here. No. Okay, well. Rewards. So here's the different breakdowns that we have. Obviously, early bird, that's going to be gone by now. We've got some nice add-ons here. Velvet tarot cloth. That's, to me, better than just those kind of thin altar cloths. Those just move around on me too much. I like mats because they stick to the table. They don't move around. So I would love a trend towards moving for tarot mats. The most recent Children of Ostara Kickstarter, they offered mats. So I'd love to see more of that. I like mats. Okay, we've got a tarot card box. Looks like you can add on some other decks of theirs. Stretch goals. So looks like they've already hit. They're up to the 2 extra cards, exclusive to the deluxe edition. Every deck will come with a magnetic enclosure box. I wonder what the next ones are and how close they are. We'll take a look. So expected September, October. Okay, got it. Gives you an estimate of shipping. That's nice. Good to know these days. Use of AI. I plan to use AI generated content in my project. What parts of your project will be AI generated? Please be specific as possible. As mentioned in the first edition campaign, 7 of the artworks have initially been created using AI, then later edited using Photoshop, Illustrator, and Procreate. That original Wheel of Fortune, that when I saw that kind of struck me as a little bit AI, so I'm going to guess that's one of them. I could be wrong. Do you have consent of owners of the works that, this is a good question, that were or will be used to produce the AI generated portion of your projects? Please explain. All of her paintings are inspired by Baroque era artworks, which are already in the public domain. Yeah, yeah. Let's see kind of where we are. 41,000. Okay, and the next stretch goal is 50, but there's still 6 days to go as of me filming this, so they may hit that 50 and get another one. I bet they will. Usually, like the last 24 hours, stuff just kind of totals up. That's what I've noticed anyway. Past backers, $40. That's nice. VIP Deluxe is 50. You can bundle. Okay, so that is the Baroque Tarot Deluxe Edition. Then we have Starlight Tarot Deck by Weisspell. This is ending on June 6th, Thursday at 8:26 a.m. Pacific Time. Inspired by the starry sky, this deck of 78 cards is created for those who seek to navigate the depths and unknowns within. So past successful Kickstarter projects are the Neoteric Feminine Tarot, the Pause Tarot, and the Wild Reflections Tarot. That Wild Reflection ones wasn't too long ago. I remember that. The Starlight Tarot is more than just a deck of cards. It's a celestial compass for those who seek to navigate the depths of the unknowns within. Inspired by the vast expanse of the starry sky, this deck invites you to delve deeper into the mysteries of your own inner cosmos. So we have a standard tarot size, 400 GSM, smooth matte finish, gold embossed edges, hand-drawn digital artwork, gold stamping elements on the front and on the back. The guidebook is 200 pages, perfect bound. They have a typo here. It should be upright and another typo, and reversed meanings for each card. Tarot card size. The box is anti-scratch matte lamination, printed inside and out. Gold stamping design. Extras, stickers, cloth, postcards, digital posters. So the color scheme is definitely only a few colors, but you know, you could say that keeps it refined. We've got the gold foiling. Those backs are beautiful. And then there's a gold edition, which is going to have gold edges and be black with gold touches. Here's a better view of the cards. It has that real, you know, it's got that night feel where everything's at night. That's really beautiful. I'm not planning on backing this, but I do love, you know, celestial themes, night themes. Okay, here's the box. Hard box 2-piece. Guidebook. Looks like it's going to be full colored. Ah, they got it right here. There was a typo in that other image. That's all right. It's just the Kickstarter campaign. As long as they got the guidebook right, we're good to go. Well, actually, most importantly, the cards. To me, anyway. The cards need to be printed right. Okay, we've got some stickers. All right, here's the extras. Various bundles you can do. Here's some of their past decks that you can add on. Like you can add on this one for 15, this one for 17. There we go, August shipping. And we have a breakdown of costs of shipping in here, which is helpful to know what to expect. Okay. Pricing, star. So this is where you get the deck, physical guidebook, keepsake box, stickers, postcards, digital posters. I'm sure the keepsake box, that's just the box that the cards are in. It's not like an extra box. Is $40 US. So that's the Starlight Tarot deck. Here we have the Black Salt Oracle. This has 14 days to go. It's ending on Friday, June 14th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. A holographic deck and guidebook that find magic in the mundane, printed by Asilion. Not sure how to say that. They have definitely... Wait, no, they haven't reached their goal yet, but they have plenty of time. It looks like they're going to reach their goal. That's pretty darn close. $8,182. Goal is $10,000 with 14 days to go. And I have no doubt this will go because the creator has done other successful campaigns and, you know, has fans, people that like their work. So this is a 56 card deck. It finds the magic in the mundane. Each card features something that can be found around the house or in the yard and treats it as an omen. So that's really cool. I like that because, say you work with this, you can start kind of seeing the omens in the mundane. That's a really cool concept. And let's see. Yeah, objects like candles, rice, door knockers, and makeup for inspiration. Things, everyday things can hold great meaning, though we often overlook them due to the familiarity. That holographing is beautiful. Cake pop, charging cable, chicken feet. Heirloom. Yeah. That mirror is cool. Deck specs. 70 by 110 millimeters, making them slightly shorter than a standard tarot card. The artwork is rendered in rainbow holographic silver foil against a black background. The cards are printed on 400 GSM art paper for a sturdy feel and feature an anti-scratch matte coating as well as black matte edges. Comes in a magnetic closure box alongside its guidebook of at least 120 pages. And then in here you get samples of the write-ups of what you'll find in the guidebook. If you're interested in printing your own, okay. Shipping will be charged at the end of the campaign. Stretch goals. They haven't met them yet because we're not at the initial goal yet. So here's one of the decks from the past. Looks like you can add them on, which is cool. We have the Black Salt Lenormand, which is the same style, it looks to me, as this one, just a Lenormand deck. And then this is cute. I remember this Kickstarter, the Lilac Lenormand. So very different feel. It's nice you can add these on. And the Black Salt Tarot, which would go with this Oracle deck. So that's nice. You could add this, put those two together. The Precious Possum Lenormand. Pink Sugar Lenormand. Okay, so let's take a look at some of this pricing. $45 for an Oracle deck. Estimated delivery December 2024. And you can do 2 decks. The early bird is gone. And it doesn't list add-ons, but you would see the pricings for those once you back, then you could pick. Next up, we have Shadows of the Hedro Oracle deck. This is ending on June 24th at 7:31 a.m. Pacific time. It is the long-awaited twin to the Spirits of the Hedro deck, a 33-card deck featuring the poisonous plants of the UK. a shadow work deck. This is by Nicole Stone, who made the previously mentioned deck, as well as Spirits of Woodland Tarot. I actually picked up and backed that deck. I might do a walkthrough of it. I'm not sure. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments. And talks a little bit about her history and influences. All cards are hand-designed, painted in ink, watercolor, and digitally enhanced. There is no use of AI in the creation of these decks. So we have a mixed media approach. For this deck is based on poisonous plant or fungi of the UK. Card size 70mm by 120. Paperweight 310 GSM laminated. Comes in a rigid 2-part matte box featuring the newly designed Poisonous Plants wheel on a burgundy plum color. Card-sized guidebook, 100 pages, soft-backed as detailed below to fit in the box. Plastic-free and environmentally friendly packaging and shipping. I do appreciate that. And here she's noting that, you know, you can get this as a standalone deck for 33 cards, and you can have the backs this plummy color, and these borders are different. Or if you want to mix it in like an expansion pack to the Spirits of Hedgerow deck, you can get the same border of that deck here and the same backs so that you can add it as an expansion, which is a cool idea. I like having that option. Stretch goals. Shiny deck enhancements. Okay, and then you can add on the Spirits of Hedro Oracle deck. So if you haven't picked it up, this might be a great way to do it. You can get the expansion and the Oracle deck all in one. Hopefully save on some shipping there. And that deck is 39 cards. That one features hedgerow plants and animals of the UK. Okay, so expansion pack, about $39, but shipping is going to add to this if you're in the US. Swift Fox, optional add-ons, Bountiful Bunny. So this one's going to come with the deck, an oracle cloth, and A5 prints. 2 limited foiled A5 prints. Nice. So there you go. That's the Shadows of Hedro Oracle deck. And the next Kickstarter deck we have is the Venus Morningstar Tarot. This ends on June 27th at 5 a.m. They've already well surpassed their funding goal, if you see there. So this one's definitely going, you know, as long as they don't cancel it for some reason. And this is by Blue Moon Publishing, which has created 6 other Kickstarters. I actually backed one of them, the Tarot of Aphrodite, which I have. Venus, Warmth and the Dawn. The Venus Morningstar Tarot is a curated fine art deck consisting of 78 cards that highlight the dynamic and mystical aspects of Venus as a morning star and light bringer. This deck features depictions of various deities associated with the light bringer Venus and the sun. Hence, the essence of this deck leans more towards being wise and daring, contrasting with our renowned romantic Tarot of Aphrodite and Musings of Aphrodite. So the Musings is an oracle deck. Unique due to the curated fine art, it still has a cohesive character. That's important. Each image has been edited and enhanced to give it a user-friendly experience. Nudity is censored due to Kickstarter policies. So we'll see some censoring on this. And you get to see each of the cards. in this campaign. The Major Arcana focuses on the theme of the Lightbringer. We can see images of Prometheus, the Emperor. Let's take a look at that. Prometheus here, the Emperor. Eos, the Dawn. Apollo, the Chariot. Aurora, Temperance and Judgment. And of course, Venus, the Star. Okay, so we have, there's the Chariot, Apollo. They also mentioned Temperance, Aurora, the Star, Venus. The Dawn. Eos, yeah. Judgment. Aurora. Okay, cool. In Greek mythology, Venus as the morning star was embodied by Eosphorus, or Phosphorus, meaning bringer of the dawn. Therefore, these cards have been renamed. The Fool is named the Dawn. The High Priestess is named the Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune is named Fate. The Hanged Man is named Stillness. The Tower is named Fallen. That makes sense to me. Wands suit. Oh, look at that. I love lilac. Getting distracted by the flowers. Okay. The Wands suit includes depictions of the sun god Apollo and Eosphoros, featured in the Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands. Additionally, Venus and her son Amor are illustrated in the Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Queen of Wands. So there we can see Apollo. Cups suit. Ooh, look at that ace. Oh, look at that 10. The cup suit captures the dreamy and ethereal essence of water, while maintaining an overarching theme of the deck. The Two of Cups showcases the imagery of the evening and morning star. Cards such as the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Page of Cups feature depictions of auroras and stars. Meanwhile, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Queen of Cups highlight images of the goddess Venus and Astarte. Cool. Okay. Swords. The Swords suit is more direct and even somewhat brutal in its imagery. Particularly evident in the Five of Swords, the standout card of this suit is the Knight of Swords, featuring the depiction of the fallen angel driven by desire for revenge. Knight of Swords. So that's that Knight of Swords there. There's the Ten of Swords, just to get an idea of what they're talking about when they say brutal. It's actually, you know, other Ten of Swords are way more gruesome than I've seen than that. So this is, I don't really think this is very brutal. Coins suit. Ooh. Ooh, look at that Knight of Coins. This is beautiful. Like other suits, the coin suit remains grounded in its element while incorporating imagery that aligns with the morning star and light themes. The Three of Coins features the Fates working on the stars, adorned in green. The Two of Coins presents an elegant scene with two celestial beings playing with the stars. The Nine of Coins showcases Aurora smelling a flower, and the Ten of Coins depicts celestial beings dancing around the sun with a golden ball. There's another look there. So there's Aurora smelling the flower in the Nine of Coins. Back of the cards, reversible. There's a watermark here that won't be there. Back of the cards features minimal golden rays with 8 pointed stars. When we hit 25K, it will be matte and gold foiled. This is a 400 GSM high quality art paper, 7 by 120 millimeter tarot size, linen finish, matte UV finish to protect the cards, and it will have a flip left cover box. It will include an art book, which features the name and work of the artist's image being used, an affirmation, and keywords. No additional written meanings. Colored cover and back, black and white inside pages. I really appreciate this transparency so you know exactly what to expect. And they even call it an art book to kind of give you the indication of that's going to be the focus. It's not a full-on guidebook. So that you know what you're getting into and if it's right for you. So I appreciate that they did that. It's nice to have the art so you know every image being used as well. And you do have affirmations and keywords. So there's that. Details. The Morningstar Tarot is inspired by the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but adds its own unique twist. For some of the cards, I intentionally made non-traditional choices to capture a warm and inviting vibe. Nevertheless, you'll find that all the archetypes are faithfully represented. On diversity. Since this deck features curated art, it was challenging to find a representation of specific ethnic groups. As someone who is half Latin, with a part of my family being dark-skinned, I am acutely aware that people of color are rarely depicted in old art, and when they are, it is often in a negative context. If you know of a specific public domain image that offers more diversity and aligns with the theme of this deck, please reach out to me. I'm open to suggestions. And here we have Venus the Light Bringer, Auroras and Angels. So this is just going to kind of point out a little more about the cards. Okay, now we have the box. There's that flip left cover box. So it sounds like this is going to be the same as the box with Tarot of Aphrodite and the Musings of Aphrodite Oracle. Matte lamination, silk finish, stretch goals. Okay, we're already past, where are we? At 12,000. Okay, so I just want to see where we are in stretch goals. All right, so the next one will be, if it hits 15K, matte gold, copper foil edging. Oh, I like the copper. 25K matte gold copper foil on the back of the cards. I hope they get that because that would be beautiful. And then you could do add-ons. This is what I was guessing. You can add on the 22 card Major Arcana deck. So that's only going to have 22 cards. It's only going to have the Major Arcana in it. And there's the backs. Shipping will probably be charged later. Okay, so early bird is already closed. Standard Kickstarter price is €52.57 in the US. Venus edition. This is getting the Venus Morningstar Tarot plus the Tarot of Aphrodite for a special deal. That's $98 for both of those together. And then you've got some other options here. So that is the Venus Morningstar Tarot. Next we have the Magic Pantry Tarot. It's ending on Thursday, June 20th, 2024 at 9:24 p.m. Pacific Time. A food-themed tarot deck based on individual ingredients for the home chef or anyone who loves to eat. It says that it's vegetarian and vegan friendly. They have blown away their goal already, even with many days to go. Their goal was 8,500. They're already at 21,486. So good deal. This is by Numinous Spirit Press, who's already created 8 other decks, and you'll see those in this Kickstarter as we go. Let's see, food themed as mentioned. This deck focuses largely on single ingredients and is vegan, vegetarian friendly, as well as containing no depictions of alcohol. See full color gallery below for details. This deck is fat positive. There will be no imagery or guidebook language centered around weight or weight loss, dieting, no judgment of food as morally bad or good as much as possible. The focus will instead be on the flavors, physical characteristics, and modern traditional uses of each ingredient. That's great. Whether you use it for divination or to decide what's for dinner, the Magic Tarot is a fun tool for combining magic with food. That's cute. I love how colorful this is. This is really beautiful. Okay, so contains 79 cards. Full traditional tarot deck with 2 alternate fool cards, eggs, or tofu. And is printed on A35 thick standard cardstock for durability and ease of shuffling. Has a traditional smooth playing card finish and is standard tarot size. It comes in a standard tuck box, but a cute gingham bag is available for add-on for alternate storage. Okay, so here's where we see the differences in the Fool card. We have eggs in one of them. We have tofu in the other. And then dairy and meat cards include vegan options, okay? It's intended to be vegan and vegetarian friendly. What I meant by that is that this deck recognizes a wide variety of diets as existing being valid alongside others, is that it is not intended to be a solely vegan deck at its core. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a little confused when I got to the Wheel of Fortune and Hierophant there. Guidebook is 4x6 and contains 125 pages of card interpretations, styled like cookbook recipes for a fun twist. That's cute. It contains a short front section that introduces the deck, a few tarot basics, and a couple of spreads, making it friendly for beginners and experts alike. A PDF copy of the guidebook is also included with every deck order. This is a limited print run. So in the past, they've done more. This one, they are going to limit the first edition print to 600. And they explain why. Okay, and then we talked about the creator and their past decks. This is RWBS themed. And we have suits with food association. So major arcana, protein, drinks, condiments, tools, and others. Cups are fruit. Swords are vegetables. Wands are seasoning, herbs and spices. That's perfect. Pentacles are starches. Yeah, this does make sense to me. The Chariot is coffee. Somebody bringing a bunch of coffee. Yeah, that really works for me. At least, you know, I like caffeine and that helps you get you going. And somebody's bringing you that chariot of coffee to help you get on the move. And the act of it itself is like a chariot. Strength and nuts. Hermit tea. That also makes sense. That moment of solitude and quiet, often enjoyed over a cup of tea. The olive one, I'd have to think on this a minute. Olive oil for justice, or I guess it just says oil, but I see olives. I'd have to think on that one. Hanged One broth. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. The Tower hot sauce. The Moon knife. So here's where we have tools. The Star spoon. Yeah, some of these I'd have to think over a little bit. Judgment stove. So those are the tools. Oh, look at that Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, the pairs. I love how colorful this is. Yeah, I love this artwork. That's really beautiful. Really beautiful artwork. Oh, I love artichokes. Definitely love those. Quite beautiful. Okay, so looks like this one, keeping in mind that it's a limited print run, first edition, $53. And then you can do some add-ons with Cedar's other decks. You can get some original card painting. Oh. So your choice of original card painting with the highest tier. Wow. Add-ons. Here's the dressing bag. You can add on if you want to swap out the tuck box. And then some more add-on ideas. A book, the Numinous Tarot, which is Numinous Spirit. I think it's probably very well known for this Numinous Tarot. Very popular deck. Very successful. So you could add that on. The Threadbound Oracle. You can definitely spot their art style. It's really beautiful. The Uncertain Oracle. That one's style is a little bit different than the others. Okay, and I think that they mentioned that they're not going to be doing stretch goals. Let me just go back up here. Thought I spotted it. Yeah, I will not be increasing the number of decks or doing stretch goals in order to keep things simple. The smaller print run is also the reason for the simpler tuck box and slightly increased price of this deck compared to my others, as a smaller print run equals higher production costs per item. Yeah, that's true. It does cost more. Yeah, I think this is a really beautiful deck. You know, if you're looking for a food-themed one. But, you know, it also includes people in addition to the food. So you still have some of that. I don't know, it adds a layer of emotion to a food-based deck. Although it's, you know, here and there. I like this mood. I like this kind of comfy, cozy, nourishing world. That's how it feels to me anyway when I look at this. Yeah, love these colors. So if you're interested in this one, ending on June 20th. This Kickstarter is not a deck, but is divination based, so I thought I'd include it. Pure Copper Runes, set of 24 Elder Futhark divination coins. This ends on June 4th, 8:51 a.m. Pacific time, so you'd have to probably be pretty quick depending on when you're watching this. They're handmade solid copper or fine silver hammered metal, worry stones for oracle casting. And it's doing very well. It's well exceeded its goal. So this one's definitely going. Shire Post Mint has created 8 other Kickstarters. Hand engraved designs use a pleasing hammered texture background on both sides. We're using pure metals, copper and silver, that are finished with a consistent and expertly applied antiqued patina. The deluxe set includes unique additions like a treasure chest, giant coins, and more. Okay. Stretch goals. So they haven't hit this stretch goal yet, but who knows towards the end. But that stretch goal is a blank rune dice, including in all full rune sets. It talks about the process, size comparison there. Treasure chests. Some additional reward options. Okay, and then lots of add-ons. So you can get the necklace, 30, the copper rune set. Ooh, that's a little pricey. Is $145 in the US. Limited quantity. There are 364 left of 450. Estimated delivery date is August 2024. So that's a pure copper rune set. Next Kickstarter we have is the Simplicity Lenormand. This ends on Saturday, June 15th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. It's at $8,012 of a $15,000 goal as I'm filming this. And the creator of this Kickstarter also created the Simplicity Tarot, which you might be familiar with. Look at that pretty box. It almost looks copper, or is that gold? Foil. That's a beautiful box. Twist. Okay, there's a twist on classic. So this is a 41 card fortune telling deck. So they've added on 5 cards to the traditional 36 Lenormand cards. And they have, it comes with a user-friendly design and comprehensive 200+ page color guidebook filled with insider tips and tricks. So that's really nice. And it comes with it, so the price is going to include the book. Looks like they had a typo in the campaign because they make a note here. They said Simplicity Tarot deck that the pledge includes, but it's the Lenormand deck. So keep that in mind in case you think it would come with a tarot deck. It does not. It's coming with this deck. Overview. Okay. The cards. Let's get in a little closer. Oh, or a lot closer. Yeah, there we go. Rider, clover, ship. Tree, all the traditional. Okay, here's yes, maybe, no. So that's 3 of the ones that are additional. Oh, okay, let me scroll back out. Find out what the other ones are. Yes, maybe, no. Okay, extra male and female cards. Allows for reading tailored to traditional same gender or gender fluid couples. That's great. Ooh, look at this mock-up back design. Shiny, pretty things. That's pretty. Very beautiful. We'll include gold foil card borders and back. Okay, here's the guidebook. Guidebook forward by Rana George. Oh yeah, I have a book on Lenormand by Rana George. Yeah, author of The Essential Lenormand and creator of Rana George Lenormand. Yeah, she has her own deck. So she did the forward. Wonder who did the entire, maybe Emily did it. Okay, we have a video on it. You guys can, or I think a video you can watch later. And it breaks down more about the guidebook, card usage, keywords, card combinations, card descriptions, in a reading section, spreads, quick reference guide, quick tips, and timing. Learn how to incorporate timing aspects into your readings. It looks like a nice guidebook. Yeah, that's a nice guidebook. So it kind of breaks down what it's going to show you here. Here's some of the spreads. Reading examples. Here's a mock-up of the card back design. Okay, we saw a mock-up of that. Here's the, looks like a mock-up of the box. Folding magnetic closure. It's pretty. Card quality. Each card is printed on 350 GSM white core paper with a matte UV coating for durability and a premium feel. Purple satin ribbon. Easily pull out your card deck with the purple satin ribbon included. I appreciate that. It's nice to get your cards out easily. Red starry foil edges. Oh, I see that there. Okay. Enjoy the distinctive red starry foil edges with gold holographic foil embedded card backing for a touch of elegance. Holographic gold foil. Both inner and outer box are adorned with holographic gold foil for a mystical and luxurious look. Okay, here's some more. And then we've got the add-ons, cloth, bookmark, pouch, stickers, coin. And then here's the Simplicity Tarot deck that you can add on and have it signed. Stretch goals. So far they haven't met the base, so I don't know what these are going to be. Unlock an exclusive extra card. Unlock another exclusive extra card. Unlock the mini deck. So Lenormand are usually at least are pretty small, or smaller than tarot. So the mini might be what I expect of a regular Lenormand. Okay, so there's different bundles here. Video course that you can add on. Okay. You get the idea. And what is early bird pledge? 39 left of 100. $55 includes, so the way they've done it, I believe that's, yeah, here we go. It's going to include the guidebook and, you know, all that foil, all that stuff is already included. It sounds like you're not waiting for stretch goals for those. And it's going to have the 5 extra cards, so 41 cards in this. So, you know, if it were a tarot deck, $55, you get 78 cards. Here you're getting 41 cards for $55. Granted, these are a bit luxurious with all the foiling and the edging and all that. And you do get a large guidebook that sounds like it's going to be rather comprehensive. So maybe that adds to the cost of this. But just keep that in mind. 41 cards and a guidebook for $55. And finally, we have the events that I mentioned. So this is Llewellyn Con, and it's free to attend, and it's virtual. So location is not an issue. This is starting on June 6th. At least I believe that's Central Time. They're usually on Central Time in the US. June 6th, running through June 15th. It has 40 author presentations, giveaways, and more. Let's take a closer look. So you can reserve your spot for free here, get your sticker, decal for the event. So you can also go over there, sign up for that, and register to win for some cool stuff. You can see the layout of speakers, closing 3:30 p.m. Probably Central Time. Keep that in mind, because sometimes when Llewellyn has sales, I miss them because it's Central Time and I'm on Pacific Time. But now I know better. Anyway, so I say. So we've got some great and familiar faces here, and I don't want to play favorites, so I'm not going to go through pointing out them all because there's too many great folks here. But I do have to mention a fellow tarot tuber who I really enjoy watching, and I'm excited to see their face here, and that's Lisa Papez. So she's giving a presentation on the power of keywords in tarot reading. She also has a new book coming out. I'll show you in a second here, and that's on pre-order. So really excited. Definitely going to attend some of these talks, and definitely going to attend Lisa's talk as well. Go Lisa. So let me show you some of these cool prizes. Okay, so you can register to win. We are giving away 5 free copies of each of the books listed below. Click each author to register to win that title. Good luck. So let's see. We've got a swag bundle here, which includes this new deck, Good Fortune Tarot. I believe Barbara Moore is a part of that. Isaac Oracle. I'm not going to name each one, but you can take a look at the screen here, and there are some super amazing things you can win here. Ooh, Ethany Dawn. This is a tarot teacher of mine. I got certified through her. I actually read for her directly in order to pass my certification, which was pretty cool and a little nerve-wracking in a way because, you know, you're reading for Ethany Dawn. But it was a great experience. And here we have, and here we can win Lisa's new book that's coming out that you can pre-order, Unlocking the Tarot. So I definitely registered to try and win that, but I'm going to support her either way. So I'll be picking up that book, but that's really cool. Welsh Fairies, definitely would love to win that. Mandarin Tree, okay, there's too many. I'm not going to name them all, but look at all these great things you can win. Hopefully. Good luck, everybody. I'd give it a shot. Seaborn Kipper, I backed that deck when it was indie. Really nice to see it here. Yeah, some great opportunities. Before we wrap up our virtual shopping spree, I'd love to know, what's one tarot or oracle deck that's on your wish list this month? Or is there an event that you're excited about attending? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you are all looking forward to. If you have any decks, books, or events you're excited about that I didn't cover, or that are coming out next month, please let me know in the comments. I love discovering new things through all of you. And that wraps up our look at the new tarot and oracle releases and events for June. I hope you enjoyed this virtual shopping trip with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And for more, check out the video linked on your screen right now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy deck shopping.